exists because it exists. You don't want
something exists because it exists.
Yeah, exactly.
That's literally A is A.
Okay.
That is logic.
You exist because you exist. So, have you existed forever?
Well, I am because I am.
Have you existed forever?
He's doing
I think, therefore I am.
Okay, so then existence...
No, that's nonsense. Descartes was wrong.
My God. If existence exists because it exists, and that applies to you and the universe, but you haven't lived forever, why do you assume the universe has been around forever?
I don't have to assume. It's a logical necessity
you
for anything
do assume
to
that,
exist.
though. Will you acknowledge?
No, I don't assume it. It's the precondition for literally anything to exist.
Okay, so it's irrelevance then.
It's not irrelevant. It's the precondition. I don't have to assume something. I can't even.
This guy.
Of super low IQ stupid people wasting all the time hypnotizing themselves on nothing.
Super low IQ
is an ESL room for non-native English speakers. To vote for John for Congress in the 16th Illinois District. Let's roast them all because they're wasting our time and they are energy vampires. Let's free ourselves from these stupid people once and for all.
Atheism is a religion of putting your faith in nothing. That's what Zenimini just said in the chat. Come on up.
We are now going to play a musical instrument instead of listening to Simon and Lou draw our brain powers into dust particles. This is called the Santor. It comes from Iran. Anything is better than listening to Simon and Lou go on forever.
I like Simon's keyboard.
Who's playing some fucking keyboard nonsense?
Yours is worse.
No, I like it. I like Simon.
Yeah, it's soothing.
Yeah, I like it.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Super Clubhouse Friends, hosted by Isa Guatemala Watermelon, who had to run away from being murdered as a child. Now she is a high-end executive living in Switzerland and in charge of robust marketing communications in the sports entertainment technology field.
I'm not marketing communications.
She is well trained in the latest of AI scams and AI business products to push on people to get command prompts to create content.
That's right.
That's right. And that's wrong with that.
We also have our local Ayn Rand atheist and overall super boring guy, Simon.
It's actually pronounced Ayn Rand, but okay.
That's correct.
We also have David, our resident alcoholic and financier, David Bobadi, as well as a transgender studies student and former basket weaver, my friend, Zach Laruda.
Why are you calling David an alcoholic? I don't get it.
What?
Yeah, why are you gonna call it David alcoholic?
Also, Lou Giandico's our
call David alcoholic.
And super
Why are you calling David alcoholic?
performer.
No, David alcoholic.
Yeah, that's the one day we've heard him say.
Hey, well, why are you calling David alcoholic?
Welcome to a show where people like to talk intellectually, but it's actually a comedy show. Most people on Clownhouse take themselves so seriously, but they don't know what they're doing is either really good comedy or really shitty comedy. Also, don't forget to fork it over for Kitover. Vote, John!
Did John leave again?
No.
No,
You're missing him.
not in the slightest. Man, this girl's pissing me off. Jesus Christ.
I mean, let's be honest. You've wasted countless years talking to Roberto, aka the laundromat Bitcoin scam operator.
Who are you talking
And
to?
you can't take
Me?
10 minutes of my campaign rhetoric? Jeez, how do you ever expect to take that beautiful girl to that Italian rep?
Because listening
No,
to you
no,
has
no,
absolutely
Simon.
bearing on whether I can take my
Using the
girlfriend out.
word objective, subjective, son.
When's the last time I said objective?
You just said it.
Okay, before that?
I don't know. When was the last time you said subjective?
Why are you saying I said it?
Just asking a question. Can't
I'm not
Super
asking you,
Clubhouse
you made a
friends
statement.
just be friendly? I mean, why is some abstract concept called Israel causing you personal emotional problems? Is it a you problem?
It's literally not. I'm pro-Israel.
Isn't that just subjective?
So wait, what are they doing to piss you off?
Nothing.
I thought you said Israel is pissing you off.
I know, because John says a bunch of nonsense. Like, is that, like, out of the
So
ordinary?
Israel gets blamed for John's
Of
nonsense?
course he does.
I
Of
don't
course
get
they
it.
do. We blame
I don't
everything
get
on
it.
them.
I mean, like Israelis tell me I'm radical when it comes to defending their country.
Who says that?
It makes you a cunt.
Daniel and a few other people have said that I was extreme
For what?
when it comes to defending the freedoms.
What do you mean? Can you elaborate?
Well, like when I say stuff like like there is no number like that's like unjustifiable when it comes to defending your state, and like you morally sanction your government to take care of like protecting your rights. Like as long as the government is not just like blatantly like just murdering children for the sake of murdering children.
But that's what they're
Then, like,
doing.
you go, no, they're not doing that.
No,
That's
they're
the whole point.
seeking out children to murder.
No, but the thing is, like the and I know you're not saying this obviously, but like people have a massive like misconception of what indiscriminate means, and that's why they have the understanding of like, well, when Israel lobs a bomb and civilians die, that's technically indiscriminate in their eyes. When I'm saying like that would be a massive like like misunderstanding of what indiscriminate would actually mean. So yeah, like if a military says there's a person of interest, we bomb the shit out of the building, 10 people die, like that's not indiscriminate. That's literally like we have a military target, we go, we execute, whoever dies, the moral responsibility is on the people who for the reason why we have to lob a bomb over there. That's it. And people don't have that understanding, and that's just tough on them. But I mean,
I think you guys got out of the Hamas playbook. Sort of their idea. We have a military objective. If people die, no big deal.
well, then there's the actual reality where like
Okay, well, that wasn't the reality.
no, Hamas had legitimate military targets. No. That's
Yeah,
why
they
they
did.
murdered a bunch of.
But
Okay,
they
so
did
why did they
also
murder a
murder
bunch
a
of
bunch-
people who went to a?
You could say the same thing about Israel. Then I'm just saying.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
Okay,
How
so
can you not?
who's trying the people who indiscriminately killed the people at the festival? Who's trying the
Well, I think
soldiers?
most of them are dead. Hopefully.
Well, if they weren't dead, then shouldn't.
Why?
the government
Wait, hold
be
on.
dead?
Why are you saying hopefully?
Because I think they're terrorist scumbags.
Right, then
Why,
how come
why do you consider them terrorists? If they had legitimate military targets.
He did have legitimate military targets. They did fucking take over military base. I'm just using your logic. I'm not saying I agree with it.
Well, then no, because like my thing is they're the ones who initiated the force. Therefore, you can't initiate
Okay,
force
so
and say
that
we have
matters,
a.
then you can justify anything. Whoever initiates force. This is why I said I would defeat you very easily if we ever went to war. Because I would just
Why?
because I would wear my Simon flag. I would go, kill a bunch of people and be like, oh, you initiated force, then I'd kill your whole family. And I'd be morally justified to do so.
That doesn't make any sense.
That makes no sense. Like this is where people they divorce the reality from like the actual words. Like the whole point is that Hamas is the legit government. These people went and initiated force on a sovereign country. The initiated force. They went in, murdered 1,200 people, and as a result, a country declared war on them.
Okay,
If
so
they-
what's the
if they
difference
didn't
from what
care
I'm saying
about-
about you? I could do the same thing. I'm just saying.
Well, because you and I are not at war.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are now officially.
No, you can't declare war on a citizen within your own country. Well, I'm saying if I was, so you're gonna go to war with me in a sovereign country. Well, good luck, because you're just one person. That would just be that'd just be considered murder.
That's right.
Don't expect my $30. We have war,
Respect my name,
guys.
nigga. We are war, dog.
That's right.
Actually, aren't you both Sicilian?
No, he's not Sicilian.
No, I think I found out I am.
Oh well.
There you go. You
What up, player?
guys are brothers.
We're paisanos.
Paisano. We at war.
We are war, dog. You on the wrong side of the hood, nigga.
See, now you don't you feel bad for mean to Simon?
I never mean to my motherfucking dog.
Shit. Shoo, you just acting stupid.
Welcome back to Simon's World. Simon's
God.
World, the fantastic imagination.
Can you just at least not sing? I don't even care if you say the other shit. Just
But
don't
it's
sing,
really
bro.
just a projection.
A projection of what?
Only in Simon's World. Simon's awesome, super cool world. Object, subject, subject, object, object, subject, subject, object. In Simon's World.
It's funny because he says it's a really low IQ stuff, but the reality is
The facts
there's so much disagreement on just that one on those two concepts alone. So it's it's not low IQ. There's a massive disagreements on that lead to a bunch of other problems, logically speaking.
There's more anonymous people in the audience than there's real people in the audience.
That's right.
Welcome back to Simon's objective, subjective world where he will talk for hours while his girlfriend
That's right.
to that Italian restaurant. But go to johnforcongress.com.
I don't think I've ever taken.
John Kitover. Fork it over! Fork it over! Illinois 16. Go to johnforcongress.com.
I don't think I've taken my girlfriend to an Italian restaurant in France, to be honest.
Welcome
I
back
don't
to
really
the
like
campaign
Italian
roast of Simon the Wizard here on Clownhouse and Issa's Itty Bitty Titty Committee. This is
Why do
Congressman
we
Cameron
have
Rowe,
five
John
anonymous
Kitover
in
here
the
to
audience?
roast Simon
They're all John.
the
John
wise
just
atheist
attacks
who
him.
lost his atheism when he was in the 8th grade or something like that.
John, are you flooding us?
second grade.
John, are you flooding us with your anons?
Second grade, actually, because I
Are
had
you
some
flooding us
drinks.
with his anons? Are all of
Are you flooding me with your anons?
Yeah.
Why did you just sound like Indian?
There's a game.
Are you flooding us with your anons? What the fuck?
We only have one foreign accent, and they all blend together.
5 adults in a room. Not in such a small room, though.
Not even in such a small room, though.
Not even in this smallest room have we had so many adults.
Don't you dare talk to me like that.
Well,
Don't forget to vote for John Kitover. Yeah, we fucking get it, bro. I mean, like, this is exactly why I wouldn't vote for someone like
down right now as we super roast Simon, the intellectual and Randus, who believes that everything is miserable. Well,
Who believes that? I have an affinity to living life.
you've got an affinity.
Yeah.
You want to stay alive?
Yes. Love
So you
life.
got a pretty girl to that Italian restaurant for her birthday.
No, French. I'm gonna buy her a 400 € duck.
Okay, Simon, go ahead and read to me what's in my PTR and tell me if you agree.
I can't read it.
We know.
I'll read it for you. It says, if you love yourself, you love others. If you hate yourself, you hate others. In relationships with others, it is only you mirrored.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I hate communists, and I hate socialists, and I hate fascists. You know, that has no bearing on... And it's because I love myself that I hate these people.
Like a true narcissist.
No, it's because I love life so much that these people literally want me dead. So I hate them, and I would never sanction them.
That's a lot of hate in your heart. Lou, can you
that's
send
just
me...
like a
Shut up
Christian
one
view.
second. Can you send... And I know you so I'm going to say shut up all the time. Can you send me a Diogenes telegram? I don't find it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna send him money?
Yeah, I told you. I have his fucking gift card. But I have been keeping it because he's been very obnoxious and he was annoying me and I just hated it.
Well, he got some bad news, so he needs a little love for these days.
What bad news?
I don't want to say. Listen.
Oh, then you should
don't
say
say
shut
that.
up. What does the bad news?
No, I'm just saying, like, it's good that you're giving him something because it'll make him feel better.
But what happened to him?
No, it's no answers. Questions at the end.
Questions at the end, please. This is such a woman thing.
Yeah.
Women just can't accept that.
I just want. I mean, if he didn't want to say it, then he shouldn't have said it.
But it's okay if he did. We don't have to know.
Simon,
Just give me the thing because right now I am on it, and if not, I'm just gonna leave it until.
David, feel free to just back channel me what happened.
yeah, I'll text you.
No, don't.
Fuck you, bro.
That is without a doubt one of the funniest PTRs I've read in a while. Isa.
Oh, mine? You like it? You wanna be sub?
Why is that funny? That's just like the truth.
Because I'm gonna make you a sub. You don't get it? You don't get it?
I get it.
I don't get it.
Submissive, Simon.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you a submissive.
He wants to get it. He just can't ask for it. He's that submissive.
I know, that's usually the men need a date.
Oh, really?
She makes them a sub.
They got subbed.
That's right. When Yakov says, "Oh," I love that.
Yeah. Are you making fun of me?
No, I genuinely like when you say, "Oh," it's like right at like that, like perfect time.
Oh, do. I always think of Andrew Dice Clay. When he was.
Oh.
Remember when he was what do you call it? Sampled for that EMF song. Unbelievable. Oh. That was a great song.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, come on, really? It's unbelievable. It's like a British punk rock band. They sampled him saying, unbelievable.
How's it going?
Oh, it's unbelievable. Oh, yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Oh yeah, and like the way they even said it is like super. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, very. Like, with that sort of like Cockney accent, And
Yeah.
The New York accent, it's great.
Oh. There's a guy who went on Kill Tony.
What's Kill Tony?
It's like Joe Rogan's like comedy show. Or like part. Yeah, I think he's like part owner. With like Tony Hinchcliffe or whatever his name is, and like they just have like a bunch of comedians go on all the time, and there's like one new guy from like Jersey just comes on, and does like his whole bit, and he's like Tony's like, yeah, basically like you're the embodiment of like Andrew Dice Clay.
I saw him recently, or at least a video of him, like the fatter, older version of himself, still wearing the same leather, I think some people don't age gracefully. They should just, like, switch gears, What works at 25 doesn't work at 50.
I'll send you the video of the guy I was referring to. His name's Timmy No Breaks.
Yeah, sure.
I said, bitch, I got fucking bills to pay. I said, bitch. Why can't I find you, Jakob? Oh, by the way, like, do you have a digital camera by any chance?
Like, how many digital cameras? The question is, how many digital cameras?
Which one? Which ones do you have?
I have
An Nikon?
a Canon 1DX. That's like my main digital camera.
Oh.
I have some smaller street photography kind of cameras.
What do you use for like your editing software? Lightroom.
Lightroom Classic.
Lightroom Classic's the best.
Yeah, and I got this new console for it. It's called I haven't memorized the name of it. You could get this thing. It works for video editing software. It's like a little small. Here, look this up. It's called.
What is the Logitech?
No, it's much better. It's called Loopdeck CT.
Oh, I don't like the Loopdecks.
Really? They're really nice compared. Logitech is garbage. This thing's made out of metal.
Yeah, I have. It's because the thing is, like, I don't need a Loopdeck because I have a whatever it is, like 15% keyboard or whatever, and I have like 20 keys. I have the Razer Tartarus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's not a keyboard replacement.
No, I know. It's just because I don't need like a Loopdeck, but it's also because like I don't use Lightroom. I actually really don't like it. I use Raw Therapy.
I just
it's completely free.
I just like that. I mean, Lightroom for
editing photos.
No. Mostly I edit in Photoshop, but for like some simple clean editing, like cropping and stuff, I use really a database. It's a database of photos.
Oh, okay.
You can tag them and label them, and
Yeah. It is good for cataloging and stuff.
Yeah, that's all I use it for, to be honest. So Loopdeck is nice because when you're in the OS, the keys are OS related. The moment you go into LightDeck, it changes the keys to be LightDeck related, and they're haptics. So when you touch them, they vibrate. I think it's very well thought out. product.
Okay, cool. Well, listen, the reason I ask is because I'm actually coming out with my film emulation LUT. So, I mean, if you'd like to try it out, I'd love to send it over.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
Do you ever shoot in colored stock?
film?
Yeah.
No, the only film that I shoot, I just shot a roll yesterday, is black and white. 400. I use HP5, Ilford HP5.
What is it? HP5?
Yeah, H, as you guys say over there, HP5, Hotel Papa 5. It's their 400 gram. It's the same as Track. And then I scan it if I want to get it digital, I scan it.
Who's the? Oh my God, this is
Ilford.
Ilford, yeah.
It's British company.
Is there a print to this?
Or what?
Is there a print?
What does that mean?
Like, well, because like you're shooting a negative, right?
Right.
So like to develop a print.
Then you put it in an enlarger and you print it on paper.
No, but like no, not like
I mean, is there a
paper.
positive version of it?
Yeah, is there a positive version?
No, that's only color, and that's Kodachrome.
Really?
Yeah, Kodachrome has been out forever. It hasn't.
No, I'm saying like I didn't
for a
think
while.
that it would only be for color. I'm saying.
No, there's no positive version of black and white film that I know.
Because I'm looking specifically for like film stocks that have a positive print.
I think there's color that do it, but I don't know of a black and white film that has a black and white positive film.
Because I'm going to be doing all of the Kodak ones. I'm going to be doing like Kodak Gold, Kodak Ultra Max, Kodak.
Those are negative films. Those aren't positive films.
Yeah, no, but you can. There is a positive print to all of them. Because the whole thing is, I can emulate the negatives.
There's a positive print to any negative film. It's called an enlarger or a contact print.
What do you mean, a contact print?
1-to-1. You can take the negative and print it 1-to-1, no enlarger, or you can raise the negative up and put a light source behind it, and then it will become larger, so you can print.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. Because the print is usually like the positive to the negative, which gives it like the actual characteristics. Like the print, the negative only measures density. You would need the actual positive to that negative to actually make like any sort of like a contrast adjustment or like a saturation adjustment or whatever. So without the actual positive, you don't have any of the actual characteristics come out. You just have like the density of all the colors within the negative.
I thought you could play it without. See, look, I don't do this for a living. I thought I only do in film. I thought you could do that all electronically in the computer.
No, you can. Absolutely, you can. My thing is that, like, because, for example, like, I'm trying to emulate the entire process. So, like, for example, like, if I were to, like, right now, what I'm doing, what I'm developing right now. I mean, I don't really care, to be honest. Like, we had John Kitover fucking talking about how he wanted to get voted in, fucking whatever bullshit that he's talking about.
That's in the background investigation.
Yeah, and plus, look, Mike's a photographer. He would get my.
Okay,
I'd love to send him.
I'm sensitive to geeking out on people. So.
Oh no, I'll geek out anywhere. I don't care.
Okay.
Mike, I'll be able to send you a film emulation you can test out. I'll try and do Fuji just for you. If you have a specific film stock in mind, I'll send it to you.
So then why don't you just scan a print from...
Wait, what are you asking? I missed it, Simon. What are you saying?
Just scan a print.
Well, I am going to scan a print, but I actually need the characteristics from the negative in order for the print to actually match the digital.
So what do you need?
Basically, I've developed a system where I can profile film, like basically like 1-to-1 scientifically. And I know you said you love those Fuji colors, and if there was a particular, I just bought like 2 Aperture Nova 300s, and and I'm buying the Seaconic C7000 so I can like scientifically map the digital response of the sensors to film.
Yeah, I think Fuji Provia is the one that I like the best. That's the one that I use the most.
What is it? Fuji Provia?
Yeah, that's
Provia, yeah, Provia.
yeah.
Is there a print to that?
Is there a print to it? What do you mean?
That's the,
Like-
you're hitting the same wall in talking to Simon that I just did.
Basically, okay, look. For example, let's say in motion picture, okay, I'll give you a motion picture because, so in motion picture, you realize like, let's say Quentin Tarantino shoots a movie in like Kodak 500T, 35 millimeter, 5219. That's the negative, right? That's the thing that gets processed in the film. Then, if you were to finish that negative and go to a positive print, you would need the actual stock, which is a 2383 stock. That basically they take the film, they shine a light through the negative, and then print it. Yeah, and then they print it onto a new stock called the 2383 that has all of the.
Wait, is that for a still for one frame?
That they do that for every frame of the movie. They print it onto the 2383. So you have a
Yeah,
new
but that's
film
like old
stock.
film printing where you'd use a projector
In the
and you'd have a
projector
paper come to the.
with the negative. Wait, that doesn't make any sense to me, Simon.
Why not?
Because I used to work in a movie theater. In the movie theater is a negative on a huge roll. It's just a continuous negative. It's frames, right? And it runs it as
No,
frame rate.
the film. No, they would actually have the print. They would have to have the print. Otherwise, if you're just getting like a very flat image in the from the negative.
Well, welcome to the world of big screen movie theaters.
Yeah, but they have the prints. That's what I'm saying. No. They like if you look at all the
If
movies.
you hold the print up to light, can you see through it?
What?
If you took what you call this print, if you
Yeah.
held it up to the light, is it opaque or can you see through it?
You can see through it.
That's a negative.
No, that's the print. The
print in the sense that they.
No, the print is what goes through. Is what gets.
You're using a film terminology for photographic purposes. We have to print a negative is something different in the film industry than it is in the photographic world.
No, in the photographic world, they have actually, I'll give you the actual because I forgot the name because I just learned it
That's the problem we're running into. I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yeah, like I know you know what I'm talking about. It's just like a regular. It looks like a regular sheet. Yeah, it looks like a regular sheet that you just develop, but it has all of like the characteristics, it's not like a normal like piece of paper. It's like it's the paper that has like the contrast and all that stuff that you develop.
It still ends up on this huge reel that's like 70 miles long, by 70 meter or 75. Is it 35 millimeter or 70 millimeters wide? So, like, why are you talking about paper?
I'm talking about for still photography now. It'd be Kodak Endura. That's it.
The Velvia is much brighter. Go with the Velvia. Velvia, or Belvia, however you pronounce it. Some people do it one way, some people say it the other way.
Kodak Endura. Yeah, that's it. RA4 color paper. That's it. Yeah, so if you look this up, Kodak Endura RA4.
Right, RA4 is just the paper that you print the negatives on.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's the print.
But the richness of it doesn't come from.
No, it does. No?
Not that I'm aware of. I've never understood. The paper usually has a speed associated with it, but it has a grain structure. So there are there's that. If you're talking about the grain structure,
Well, it also has like a contrast and saturation, though. No.
there are elements of
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
different papers,
Definitely.
different papers produce different results.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking. That like I'm basically like
You
basically.
want the characteristics of the paper in terms of speed, in terms of contrast, in terms of saturation, right?
Yeah. Well, not speed, because I mean you can't emulate the speed once it's it's digitally taken. But like the contrast and saturation are the characteristics.
In a darkroom, paper has speed. It's a question of how much light gets.
Oh, exactly. But that's more of like the development process, because this is a digital emulation. That goes right out the window.
Yeah, it's instantaneous.
But my process, I have to make sure, like basically like my ISO sensitivity on my digital camera was 640, and because the stock that I was using was a Kodak 500T, I had to match the sensitivities. So I had to basically shoot 640, because the native ISO of my Sony camera is 640, and I had to use 1/15 of a shutter on my film camera.
What do you mean by the native?
Well, because like
Whatever you want it to be.
no, because it's a distribution of light, and the native, so with the basically like the middle point between how much how sensitive your sensor is between in the shadows versus in the highlights. 640 is where you get an even distribution of both. But if you're shooting at, let's say, like 1,000 ISO over like 640, well, then you're losing information in the shadows to preserve information in the highlights. Or if you want more shadow,
Dynamic
detail,
range.
then you lose.
It's dynamic range, Simon. To maximize dynamic range, you have to shoot within the native ISO.
Yeah, exactly.
Say it like that. That makes more sense.
Sorry, I'm just very technical in these explanations, but basically that's what it is. So I shoot in 640, and then I have to shoot at f8, because I have to go. I'm doing exposure brackets going up 5 stops and then down 5 stops from f8. So then I have to shoot at 1/15 on the film camera, and then I have to shoot at 1/20th on my digital camera, so that I have the exact same amount of light coming in.
Hold on, let's.
Because it's a third of a stop.
Thunder.
Anyways, if there was anybody who could appreciate what I've been developing, it would be like you and Mike. That's why I just brought this up, because I just spent the last year learning about all this shit.
Oh, so it wouldn't be the person that's the number one order on the receipt, huh?
Well, I mean, like you'll never actually have the opportunity to test it. So, like, I mean, I appreciate the support. But
I take pictures.
do you edit it? I mean, you wouldn't even be able to use it in Lightroom, but like if you download Raw Therapy, you can try it for sure.
His pictures are always out of focus, and it's not because he drinks.
I mean, Raw Therapy is actually a free download. So, and I actually am planning on doing one with the iPhone. So, if do you have Log? Can you shoot in Log in on your iPhone? I don't know what iPhone you have.
Just raw.
Oh, I mean, if you shoot RAW, yeah, you can definitely use the LUT for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lou, you like it raw, right?
Yeah. I guess that's why we're friends. Nothing wrong with liking it raw.
That's right. Duplicate time. So wait. So is Mike still there? Is there a positive print to the Fuji? What is it? Fuji Provia.
that's where you're running into problems, because for any film, you can print it on different paper. It's not like a one-to-one relationship. This is a suggested one, but you can print it on a wide variety of things.
Well, I would love to. I mean, the wider,
Hold on, let me see.
the better. To be honest.
Which speed? I
That's what
think
she
it
said.
only comes in what? Is it 200?
So
The higher, the better. To be honest.
so like the film part of the Food Provia